Spring break travel is around the corner, and now is the time to start thinking about whether or not you will be bringing along your pets. Well, if you're thinking about traveling, a lot of you are going to want to bring your, I know you're going to want to bring your pets, you're going to want to bring your dogs and cats, and that's why we're here to talk about some things you should consider before taking your pet on a trip. Now, you've brought your very own doggie.
This is Romy. Sometimes, you know, we have a good caretaker at home, that, so we don't have to travel too often with her. But when we do bring her along for sure. These
days, whenever I'm at the airport, I see so many pets.
Yeah, tons. Yeah, and predominantly they're walking around. They seem to me to move mostly service animals.
Right.
Yeah. The thing about service animals, of course, bring your pet. The airlines are quite lenient there, but you do want to consider a few things for safety. Not only is your pet friendly around people, friendly around other pets, the state you'll be traveling to or internationally, make sure that you understand their rules and regulations. Health certificates are required by many states in the U.S., and international certificates are required overseas. That requires an examination by a veterinarian and actually a piece of paper you'll be traveling with to make sure you're safe. They're going to require them to be up to date on their vaccinations and a variety of other things, make sure they don't have a zoonotic or other diseases.
Well, I'm a cat person, and if you want to travel with a cat, what should you think about?
Well, cats, you want to make sure you have a great carrier for them. So you want to make sure you have a lockable cage. This is for our cats when we travel with them. Cats have a tendency to get a little skittish, a little more so than dogs perhaps. And if you open up that cage, they could bolt at any time. And so then what we do for our cats specifically, I was talking about this with you earlier, is we have air tags for them. So they have a soft collar that we got on Amazon, and we put air tags on them so we can see where they are. They're predominantly house cats, but should they get out, we want to have an idea of where they are.
That is such a smart idea, which I never would have thought of. Thank you. Now, we have a couple of medications here.
Correct. And so if your dog is on fluconazole for valley fever or antibiotics for something they have going on or some GI distress, do not forget to bring your prescription medications. Prescription medicines can be a bit tricky to get if you're going to be in a state that's not your own.
Is that a foldable water bowl?
Right. You know, on an airplane, you get what you get. You know, and the travel is usually not that long, but if you're going to be traveling in a vehicle for extended periods of time, make sure you're taking breaks. They need to go to the bathroom, of course. Let them stretch your legs, hydrate them, give them a snack, give them an opportunity to relieve themselves. Hydrating is important, and so there's lots of different hiking. This is great for putting on your leash and bringing while you're hiking. Just pop it open and put a little bottle of water in there, and then they're ready to go.
Pets are creatures of habit, and you're taking them out of their element, whether on a plane, train, or automobile. What should you think about in terms of their well-being mentally?
Well, you know, it's hard to know what's going on in the minds of pets, but if the thing is, you want to make sure that if you're traveling with your pet, it's for their well-being as much as yours. If it's an overly stressful situation for them, you find that they don't handle the travel very well, it might be best to leave them behind. Find a quality caretaker with you here. If you don't have a relative, there are organizations or applications that provide that ability. Consult with your veterinarian about a potential stressful situation, and there is sedative medication you can provide that could temper them down so they're just not quite as anxious, and it's still safe to do.
Well, we're here in your surgical center, and obviously this is what you do. You've got 5 locations around the valley.
Correct.
What if you're on a trip with your pet and, you know, something bad happens? You have an emergency, an urgent situation, an accident, or they get sick. How do you know where to take them?
Yeah, that's a great question. If you're in a major metropolitan area, Phoenix, Chicago, Denver, there's going to be emergency or urgent care facilities located everywhere. Say you're somewhere rural, you're in the outskirts of Montana somewhere. What do you do?
Yeah.
If you've got cell service, there is, of course, the ability to do online stuff. So Dutch or other online telemedicine opportunities give you some peace of mind as to how urgent the care might be. But something to consider is if you are planning on going someplace far and wide and not going to have easy access to veterinary care, again, consider whether bringing your pet with you is the right thing to do.
Thank you so much. This was great information.